There are some important differences in how you will log your forward hours compared to how you will log your technical training hours. While you log your forward hours every Friday, training can only be logged the last Friday of every month. If you try to log training outside of the designated windows, it will automatically be rejected by payroll, but you will not receive a notification. So make sure that you are checking your pay stubs every time you try to log training to ensure that your hours were approved and paid out. You can log up to 17 hours of training every month. This monthly cap of 17 hours is in place to help consultants pace their training so that you're able to absorb and apply the information more effectively. This framework will require better planning for consultants to ensure that you are meeting the eligibility for your 6-month bonus as well as Associate 2 status. So best practice is to plan how many hours you'll need to complete per month in order to stay on track. It is up to you to decide how you want to pace yourself with your training. The monthly cap is in place to help you stay on track, but you are welcome to complete more than 17 hours in a month if that pace is appropriate for you. If you complete more than 17 hours of training in 1 month, then you will need to plan to roll over any excess training and log some of that in the following month. For example, if you complete 20 hours of training in February, you can log up to 17 hours at the end of February, and then plan to roll over the additional 3 hours into your March submission window. Our recommendation is to manually track your coursework through your own documentation, whether that be Excel, Word, whatever works for you, to ensure that you are not forgetting to log any courses that you have completed and that you don't accidentally double log any courses as well. The one thing that your regular hours and your training hours have in common is that they will be logged on the same time card. After inputting your 40 regular hours, you will then add a row for each individual course that you plan on logging. You will list out each course title and add the hours under any weekday. It's important to note that we compensate you based off of your proven view time, with the course duration acting as a maximum. For example, if you have a 5-hour course and you speed it up to complete it with a view time of only 4 hours, then you will be compensated for the 4 hours that it took you to complete your course. However, if you have a 5-hour course and it takes you 6 hours to complete it, you will be paid for 5 hours because this was the maximum time that was expected to complete the course. Pluralsight users can find their view time by reviewing their history on their account. Remember, we track your training through the time card portal only. So if you are not logging your training consistently, you are risking eligibility for your completion bonus or your Associate 2 status. As you can see, there are a lot of nuances to how training is logged. So we ask that you take the time to read through the comprehensive FAQ document that we made specifically for your technical training. It's a very simple process once you've done it, but there are some details that can be easily missed. So make sure you're double checking that you followed instructions correctly every time that you try to log your training.